I don't think you'll ever see someone sprinting with this much mass for any other reason besides an Instagram post. Oh no, he's got Mr. Beast in it too. Holy 100-pound dumbbell. This guy's name is Ashton Hall, and as you can probably guess, he's a fitness influencer who recently cracked the code to going viral online. Take gear to look like a G.I. Joe action figure and create rage bait content that people can't help but hate on, which increases engagement in your videos, leading to growth, and a prime example of that is the first video I've ever seen of this guy on his Instagram. Ladies and gents, this is a masterclass on how to get Twitter fingers fired up in your comments. And speaking of Twitter fingers, make sure to like this video if you enjoy even just a smidge of it, and use those definitely not stubby fingers to comment something down below. He's a self-righteous, self-improvement fitness influencer who's definitely not taking steroids. He recently blew up on all platforms by giving us a breakdown of his elite morning routine. Right from the jump, he got hit with a two-piece combo of bull. Besides sipping the water like a tool bag, as you all should know, this is not how you do push-ups. And no, adding extra sound effects to it doesn't make it any better. But you see, it's actually all part of his plan. Just as you pause the video to comment about his push-up form, he hits you with a twerk. He just pops a squat on you.
Pause.
Even if your head's not in the gutter, I know you know this looks weird, okay? I know his editor was looking at this video and thought it looks weird too.
So we're gonna be serious about the Lord's business.
Now, after his very extra push-ups, he comes back in, prays to the trend gods, scribbles in his journal, he's on the first page, mind you, and listens to some gospel at damn near 5 o'clock in the morning. I don't care how jacked, big, and shredded you are. There is absolutely no way you're walking out the house not feeling like an absolute tool walking around in public with this fit. Mind you, this man's going to the gym to sprint on the treadmill, wearing a gold bracelet, a Rolex watch, and a gold chain. Call me judgmental, but if I had a friend that came to the gym with me looking like that, I'm not working out with you, okay? Whatever you do, I'm doing the complete opposite. You're doing chest, I'm doing back. If you're doing shoulders, I'm doing toes because I'm staying as far away from you as possible. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but he's also wearing calf compressions. Athletes wear these sometimes to prevent shin splints. You want to know why he probably needs to use these wraps? Because he's a 200-pound mass monster trying to sprint. That shit is not natural. Okay, so for the rest of the video, Ashton continues destroying the foundation of the building as he sprints on the treadmill, defies the laws of gravity by levitating over the water for precisely 4 minutes, and once again dunking his face in Saratoga water because we all know at this point he's got a serious crippling addiction. It's 9:15 in the morning and he's finally getting ready for work. And this next part really gave it away that this guy has no idea what the f he's talking about.
So looking at it, bro, we gotta go ahead and get in at least 10,000.
You're trying to show people that you're a businessman that makes deals, and that's what you say? You could have said some stupid shit like, our KPIs for this quarter is to increase revenue by 15%, or we need to better our sales conversion rate. No, he went with,
So looking at it, bro, we gotta go ahead and get in at least 10,000.
gotta get 10,000 what? 10,000 people to scam? 10,000 more milligrams of trenbolone? I don't know. This man and his beloved Saratoga water did not just explode onto the scene out of nowhere. He's been making fitness content since 2020, at first starting out with your standard YouTube workout routines. You know, the ones you can follow along. I did a video like that once too. Never again. Slowly over time, Ashton realized how to get people to stop scrolling and focus on his content. And one of his go-tos are sprinting like his fucking life depends on it. And now he's gotten to the point where he's got like a whole Hollywood production following him around in G-Wagons filming with what I think is very expensive filming equipment. And for what? Just to see abnormal amounts of mass just moving at high velocities. Look at that. That shit just looks so uncomfortable. Because first of all, the body's not meant to be this heavy and dense of muscle. Can we all agree on that? It's usually not achievable naturally. On top of that, guys with this physique usually hate doing any sort of cardio, much less sprinting. The only bodybuilder that I know that takes gear and loves cardio is Coach Greg. The last time I weighed myself on an in-body machine, which I think was last week, I was 214 with 15% body fat. This dude's probably, I don't know, like 230, 240 with 10% body fat. I'm telling you, just even jogging with this much weight is uncomfortable. Like, I'm not even joking when I say this. When you jog, your tits are shaking. You just feel heavy, let alone trying to sprint. Don't get me wrong, sprinting is great for you. I actually started doing them in my cardio days. It helps with bone density and literally works every muscle in your body. But this isn't the reality of someone with Ashton's body type would typically do. It's great to see a fellow brother winning, but this is my main gripe with fitness content on social media right now. First off, this guy claims to be natty when it's pretty obvious that he's not. He's essentially lying to his audience to sell his workout programs. I remember when back in the day someone can grow an online audience with just being themselves without taking any enhancements. It feels like at this point, if you want to be a big time fitness influencer, you gotta hop on gear. A good example of someone that's doing it the right way right now is Athlete X. Never mind. That's not a good example at all. Gone are the days of giving out quality fitness information and growing a community that way. Unless you create insanely edited and entertaining videos or have some sort of unique ability, you're more than likely going to have to hop on gear to gain some sort of traction and eyeballs on your page. And you have to have great genetics to pull it off. I remember back in like the mid 2000s, I used to watch this guy named Mike Chang with six-pack shortcuts, and he would always start the video with some, "Hey guys, in this video I'm going to show you 3 key exercises to get bigger biceps."
Get the f out of here!
If you don't say or do some attention grabbing right from the jump, there goes your audience, just like that. Nowadays, you got guys like the Trend Twinsies going 8-bit in the gym. Which one would you rather see at this point? I also had to make this decision when I started trying to make YouTube videos. Do I try to become a mass monster and get as big as possible to get attention online? Or should I try to do something different? And of course I chose... Ashton's content caught the attention of literally everyone on Instagram. Like right now, I want you to go ahead and type in morning routines on Instagram and see what pops up. And ignore the butt cheeks, okay? Literally everyone is copying and making fun of his routine. But you see, that's all part of his master plan. If you know a thing or two about marketing, you know that eyeballs equals cash money. Ashton is using his growing audience to sell his personal training services, which is pretty standard. A lot of influencers do that, like why wouldn't? Oh, wowzers. $8,000 for online training. Granted, this is for a year, but damn. When you break the numbers down, it comes out to anywhere from like $275 to $268 per month, which isn't an ungodly amount, but still pretty expensive. But I got a big problem with this program besides the price. For the first 2 plans, you don't even get to train with Ashton. The title of the program is literally called Train With Me. Well, at least you get to train with Ashton with the premium package, and you'll certainly be learning a lot from him.
I have no certification. I have no college degree.
Okay then, I guess not. I mean, do what you want with your own money, but with those prices, I'd rather just pay for a trainer in person. I also tried looking online to see if anyone left reviews about his personal training services, and the results were barren. Okay, there's literally no one talking about if they liked his workouts or not. It is kind of strange that I couldn't find a single person talking about his services, but it's probably because it's expensive, especially when you see the big numbers staring at you like that. There's one person that I do know that can definitely afford Ashton's memberships, is Mr. Beast. Holy shit, 100-pound dumbbells. If I was Mr. Beast, I would not trust myself with 100-pound dumbbells. I know he's been working out, but I don't know about them arms, Jimbo. Like, they're still looking like straws. Ashton just looks like he's in his natural habitat, while Jimmy looks like he needs motivational music in the background just to get through the workout. Hang in there, Jimbo. It's gonna be over soon. Besides doing his sprints and his morning routines, Ashton likes to occasionally drop some gems on how to get that money. And his favorite place to sit down and do this is in his Rolls Royce. You know, so you don't forget that he's rich. Some of his advice is genuine and pretty solid sometimes. And other times he just says some wild, non-personal trainer-like
Wake up at 3:50 a.m. and you do exactly what I tell you to do on a day-to-day basis. You will gain 20 pounds of muscle in 30 days. 20 pounds of muscle in 30 days.
Promising a client that they're gonna gain that much muscle in any amount of time is insane. And for Christ's sake, can you guys stop calling this guy Unc, okay? We're like at the same age. Stop calling people in their late 20s and 30s Unc. You think your uncle can run like this without tearing something? I don't think so. Besides selling personal training packages, he also offers business development courses, or something along those lines. Yes, Ashton is your one-stop shop for every man's desires to get the baddies. You want muscles? He's got you. You want to know how to make that bread? Apparently he's got the answers too. From what I see from his page, he teaches people how to grow their fitness business. I think it's great that people are providing services to help others grow their small business, but it's got to be reasonable. Starting a business is already expensive and risky as is. Purchasing expensive courses on top of that is just like digging yourself a deeper hole before trying to claw your way back out. And once again, I have no idea how much any of his business courses cost because there's no prices to be found anywhere. The only way to get that information is to like comment in his videos, strategy or goals, and someone from his team will DM you. Well, I tried that and I didn't get a response. So I do like that he inspires people to better themselves by eating healthy, avoiding temptations late at night, going to sleep early to boss up. But at the end of the day, it's all behind a veil of lies. He's still lying to all of us that he's natural to incentivize people to purchase his plans. He's also lying to you that he goes to sleep at 7 o'clock at night. Like, look at him here pretending to nod off at 5:40 in the afternoon as he gets a haircut because it's oh so late for him. This dude is faker than Chef Rush, who is another well-known brother that claims to go to sleep at 12 o'clock, wake up at 2:30 to rep out like 1,000 push-ups while also claiming natty.
It seems like he's trying to make it seem like he eats all this shit and that's why he has 24-inch arms, when in reality, he probably eats a fraction of this and takes a bunch of gear. That might make a bit more sense. Who's eating 10,000 calories, going to bed at 1:30 a.m. and getting up at 3 and growing, and being able to survive? Like, you'd be fucking, this guy'd be dying by now, dude. Like 1.5 hours sleep, like Cancer City.
If you want to see more deranged social media influencers like this one, check out my video on Toji either over here or here, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Profitt out.